Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we finally completed a scenario by some guy named Smoo. A very silly scenario called Rats Aplenty. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I look forward to playing the other scenarios this guy's done. So, it's time to start up another one. And the scenario we're starting with today is Outpost Valley. Bandits in a fort! It was a simple mission. The town of Tonstville was plagued by bandits. Since they did not have a garrison of their own, they sent a messenger to the town of Grimoria to ask for help. A platoon of soldiers was sent. Captain Carlington was organizing a group of volunteers in the town's inn when you walked in. The volunteers would not be paid, but Carlington offered the possibility to loot the bandits' fort. You joined the group. The reason why doesn't matter now. The platoon set off the following morning along with 20 or so volunteers. The bandits had made their base in an abandoned Imperial outpost on a small valley, which could only be entered through a narrow pass. The captain personally led a group of scouts to make sure the pass was safe. The all-clear signal was sent as planned, and the platoon continued its march. That's when it went wrong. Blast of fire hit the center of the column, killing almost half the soldiers instantly. Before anyone had a chance to recover, arrows started flying from the mountains, laying low many of the stunned soldiers. Through the smoke and hail of arrows, you saw a dozen bandits charging the front of the stunned column. Then another blast of fire from above landed right next to you, and blackness enveloped you. You woke up a few hours ago, bruised and bleeding, in a squalid dungeon. The bandits had stripped you of your money, armor, and weapons. The first thing you saw was two men being dragged screaming upstairs. They were the volunteers. A skinny, buck-toothed bandit had been placed to guard you and the other prisoners. You soon found out that the others was only Private Halter in the cell next to yours, and he's in bad shape. The buck-toothed jailer only snarled at your questions and grinned stupidly. As the hours passed, life found its way back in your limbs. Now you're all alone, it seems, in an old fort infested with bandits. You come up with a things-to-do list. 1. Escape. 2. Get your gear back. 3. If possible, kill the leader of the bandits. Oh, goody. Oh, wow. Okay. Sword and armor gone. Sword and armor gone. Sword and armor gone. Sword and armor gone. And we have virtually no health and no energy. Well, I can solve the no energy part. The buck-toothed bandit rattles the bars of your cell with a rusty knife. "Soup's up, you hear? Trenton wants you to be fed for now. I reckon you should thank him when you sees him. Now come get your food." He holds a bowl of stemming soup just outside the cell bars. You notice a key ring hanging from his belt. The fool stands so close to the bars you could try and grab him. Grab the bandit. You pretend to make a grab for the bowl, but once your hand leaves the cell, you grab the bandit's neck tightly and ram his forehead into the bars. He folds down with a groan and manages to spill the soup on you. You take keyring from the bandit's belt. A pile of filthy hay has been dumped into the corner of the cell. The reek of urine emanating from it makes you think that whoever was in the cell before you did not use the hay for sleeping on. Take a bushel of hay. It might be useful. Also, we have a few sticks, now that I think about it. It's crude, but it counts as a weapon. Alright, plus... it's a good thing I have these potions at least. Okay. Well, we're out. That's good. Ow! The scream came from the room to the north. You listen carefully and hear someone talking behind the door. You also hear someone getting up behind you. The jailer groans and rubs his head with his hand. He frowns when he sees the blood on his hand. He draws a weapon and charges at you. The weapon is Fox's. Okay, that worked. Well, Fox got his weapon back. Halter is dead. He lies on his side in a cell. His eyes stare at you, unblinking. His mouth hangs open. This is just one more death in the long list the bandits have made since they started plaguing Tauntsville. Boots and leather armor. Well, the leather armor is crude, but it'll be something we can wear. I don't know why I'm opening all of these. I just feel like it. Anything else here? A bucket. Some stuff there. You open the door into a torture chamber. 2 dark cages loom to your left. To your right, a table holds several bloody tools. The table to the north has a man on it. 2 men turn their attention from the poor man on the table to you. One of them swears and they attack. Oh! Unable to load graphic. I don't know what error it has, but, yeah. Right. Wait. Ow! Fortunately, I can keep you alive. Okay. Ow. Okay, another healing. There we go. That's those 2 men dealt with. Well, we have some shirts here we can put on. Crude, but they'll work. Some minor bit of protection is useful and needed. You recognize the man shackled to the slab of metal. You don't know his name, but he was a sergeant of Captain Carlington's platoon. The torture's got him pretty bad. When you look at his disfigured chest, you realize that it is going up and down. The sergeant is still alive, but if something isn't done about his wounds, he may not live very long. Heal him using magic. You perform the ritual of healing on the sergeant. Even in your fatigued state, you are able to seal up the wounds. Now the sergeant won't bleed to death. Try to wake him up. You remove the shackles from the man's arms and legs. There's a cup of water by the slab. You bring it to the sergeant's lips. He instinctively begins to drink it. His eyes snap open and his arms jerk to protect his face and abdomen. Please, no more! It takes some effort to calm him. You tell him that he is among friends. He stares at the bodies of the 2 torturers. Bastards. They didn't even ask anything. Just cut me and beat me. I know you. You were with the volunteers. Oh, gods, is there anyone else alive? We haven't seen anyone else alive. A whole platoon of men. They were good lads and didn't deserve to die like that. Wait, the captain! I saw him when they were dragging me here. 2 really big ogres were pushing him upstairs to the top floor. The sergeant drops down from the slab and groans. Oh, sweet gods, I'm in no shape to fight. You look much better off. You have to find Captain Carlington. Maybe they haven't killed him yet. Did you see how many bandits there are? Back in the past, 12 or so attacked us in melee. Judging by the hail of arrows, I'd say there were 24 more hiding in the hills. Then there was that fiery explosion. That means they have a wizard, too. In the fort itself, I also saw a pair of priests and the 2 ogres that dragged the captain upstairs. Alright, so we're dealing with another 20 of them. A wizard, 2 priests, and 2 ogres. Yay. What can you tell us about the bandits? They've been attacking Tauntsville for over a month now. They've robbed some of the nearby townsteads, but what's been hit worse are the caravans from Grimoria, where my platoon came from. Since Tauntsville didn't have much of a garrison, the bandits have been pretty much unopposed. Grimoria didn't send help until now because we had no idea where the bandits had their lair. This valley has been mostly forgotten. Then some woodsman was finally able to follow the bandits here, and the mayor of Grimoria finally got off his arse and sent a platoon out to root out the bandits. But no one could have anticipated that this would happen to us. Alright, I'll find the captain. You stay here until it's safe to leave. The sergeant nods gravely. I wish I could go with you. I hate being useless. Be careful out there. Give them hell. Will do. The stair ascends to the main level of the fort and in the middle of dozens of angry bandits. Are you ready to leave the dungeon? Yeah, once I save. Wait. Let me see something first. I just want to see. It's unlikely, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything there. I doubt there's going to be anything in any of those, so anything over here? I seriously doubt it, but yeah, there's not going to be. Alright. Sorry, that cut may have been a little awkward. I was just doing a quick save and had to sneeze at the same time, and yeah, I have no idea what... Never mind. The stair ascends to the main level of the fort, and in the middle of dozens of angry... Yeah, we're ready. You've made it out of the dungeon, but that is no victory. You're in a fort filled with bandits, you were recently wounded, and you haven't found most of your equipment yet. On the other hand, the bandits don't know that you're free. You may be able to find and kill the leader of the bandits before the whole fort realizes that you've escaped. Ah, here we go. Weapons. Crude bow, iron arrows. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, we still have our arrows. Alright. I'm gonna try and... There's guards over there. It looks like the fort is just a big roundabout area. Those guards must be guarding the front. Yeah, those guys are guarding the front. Looks like there's no real way into the center. Except for this. Alright. There's no one in here, it looks like. Quill and ink. Spiritual herbs. We can use those. Oh dear. Fortunately, you have lightning... Well, actually... We need to save up what spell energy we have. Oh, there are quite a few here. Alright. Fire another. That was actually much more effective. Should have done that before. You can't do very much. Ow. But we got him. Okay. And there's plenty of loot here that we can use. Bonnie, you can use that healing potion. Alright, we've got crude pike, and an iron longsword, and first aid kit. And we've also got 4 crude chainmails. Everyone's going to be using one of these. You're still going to be using a stick, it looks like. There. You drink that potion, you need it. Draco, you have that special ability. You gotta be careful with using your spells. Not much else back here, but... Okay, that got cleared out. Since there's guys at the bottom here, we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way back around. Alright, let's start here. Here comes someone. Okay. Ah, another crude pike. Iron chainmail, that's better, and a bronze helmet. Okay, we've already got... We're good on helmets, we don't need the helmet. But the iron chainmail, yes. Here comes another guard. Got him. What have we got here? Another iron chainmail. Crude pike. Okay, nothing of use there. Let's see if there's anything in these. Steel short sword. I believe that is going to go to Sheik. She had it before, I think. Wait, what's down here? Chitin armor. Ah, right. I remember. I gave that to Sheik. Alright, let's see if there's anything in these. Ah, some coins. Something I remember. I did take a look at the at the README for this thing, what it basically said was that this was made for a 24-hour scenario making challenge, which I've seen a lot of people mention was something they did. And the idea was basically to make it a retrieve your gear mission that is a lot simpler than walking up to a chest and picking it up. A lot more complicated and a lot more interesting, I mean. There we go. It doesn't look like there's anything there. Anything in here? Steak. Bottle of wine. Greens. Yeah, this is just a kitchen. Nothing of use in here. Alright. Moving on up here. There's nobody in here. Is any of our stuff in here? Iron longsword. That's probably supposed to be our regular sword, but fortunately we found that extra. Javelins. Nothing there. Ooh! Wooden large shield. We're fine. We don't need it. Anything else here? No. Alright, moving on. Hello. Lever is locked into position by a chain. You need a key to remove the chain. Okay, looks like there's some armor in there. Iron chainmail and a potion. We need that potion. What's that third thing? A gold necklace. That can just be sold. So we need to find a key. Same thing here. What have we got here? We've got the ash bow, an emerald, and a potion. Okay. Alright, that's nice. We got crude pike, bronze helmet, poor chainmail, and another crude pike. Alright, anything in these lockers? Steel small shield. Not too bad, but we're good right now. Fine leather helmet, don't need that. Can't actually look at that one. Strange. Anything in here? Fine lockpicks. Nice. Alright, moving on. What do we got here? There we go. And he dropped another poor chainmail. Alright, Bonnie, if you don't mind. Hello, what have we got here? Iron-studded armor. I had given that to someone, but we don't need that. And here we have an iron helmet and an iron spear. Hold on, I think... Yes, that iron helmet can go on you. The iron spear... Actually... No, it's not as good as the crude pike. Moving down here. Oh dear! We got a mage in there. There we go. Alright. We can get rid of these easily. There we go. Got rid of them. A healing potion. Iron-studded armor, crude pike, iron longsword, and poor chainmail. All stuff that's worth selling. Well, except the crude pike. Arcane blow. Wow. That is a powerful thing to have. We got here a haste elixir. And this... That's Rogue's vest belonged to Draco. I'll have him wear it instead of the chainmail. Less protection, sure, but it's useful. You've entered the tavern of the fort. You very much doubt that the fort used to have a tavern in its empire days, but the bandits have turned the small room into a house of boozing. The patrons, though drunk, manage to draw their weapons and attack you. A bandit actually draws Draco's old weapon. Ah. And you, lightning spray him. Actually, no, wait. Wait. Now, lightning spray him. Alright, save up the rest. Excellent. There we go. Now what have we got in here? An ash bow, that should go to Bonnie. An iron arrow, sure. Steel pike, that was Draco's weapon. And all this poor chainmail. Alright, I don't think there's anything else of value or use in here. Looks like there may actually, however... Could it be? I just feel like there may be... No, there's no hidden paths over there. No hidden rooms. Alright. There's nobody in here. I don't see any loot on any of the beds. Iron spear. Nothing there. 6 coins. A torch. First aid kits. Do we have any? I think we do. We don't really need any more. Alright. It's all those rooms. Alright, let's deal with these 2 guards. Didn't really have much of a chance. Oh, jeez! Okay, that's not good. Definitely need to give a healing there. Okay, you need to wait there. You wait, you provide another healing. Alright, let's finish these guys off. Excellent. There go all the guards. Alright. Another iron pike. Very impressive. No, that's an iron pike, not a steel pike. Not as needed. What have we got in here? We've got crude arrows and another ash crossbow. And over here we have another crude bow. Well, that's something. No, fine, just drop the poor chainmail. It's weighty, and we're not going to be selling anything anyway. Right, grab the crude bow. Fine leather armor. Fine, that works. What else have we got here? 2 boxes with nothing. This is a large wooden wheel. A chain is wrapped around it several times and then disappears through a hole in the floor. Try to turn it. Alright, we can leave at any time now, but we still need to finish things off here. Which... Yeah, this episode may go a little long, but I think we're close to the end. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Well, that's like a big upper area. Never mind. I think we're going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to have to go through the rest of the fort. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.